Ah, I can do this. I do want to make stuff, and the whole reason I haven't really done it is because I felt like I had to make a video like this, just kind of explaining why I'm not back. Like every time I see comments, so like amazing comments of sometimes people that have watched me that I recognize, say, "Where have you been? Are you alright?" I'm like, I'm not. I'll be back, I promise. Oh my god, I'm nervous. This is weird. Hi, I'm Luca, and I used to make videos about Tourette, and I've been gone for over a year, I think. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, and that's made me a bit introspective, retrospective. I don't know. It's been a very weird year. I just want to have a chat to talk about what happened, why I left, and what I'm planning or thinking about right now to do with YouTube. So yeah, my last real video was the Nexium one. And like I said in that video, if you've seen it, that was a hard video for me to make. I always wanted to do a type of video like that, like something a bit more researchy, more scripted, more, you know, that vibe of video that I really enjoy watching normally. But what I didn't take into account was that when you watch the video, they will censor out all the stuff that you probably don't want to see on a day-to-day basis. You just get the story, the most important bits, and the rest is equally censored out. And of course, when you're researching, you don't have that luxury, so you just have to read documents full of horrible stuff. And that kind of messed with me, because during that time I was getting ready to start trauma therapy. I was going to a clinic for 2 weeks. I don't think I had gone by then. I don't know if anyone who's watching this has ever gone to like trauma therapy or to a clinic, like knowing that you have to start working on that already, well, the anxiety is already building up. So triggers get a lot worse. So that really messed with me, even to the point that even I'm very proud of how that video turned out. There's stuff I would have done differently in hindsight, but I'm proud that I made that video like that, considering it was the first time I did something like that. But I didn't even bother, you know, optimizing thumbnails and stuff like that, so people never really watched it, which was fine, because I also couldn't read the comments on that. I mean, it was just too much. I should not have made that video like that, like with no safety net, and so that didn't work. But yeah, I went to the trauma clinic. It was 2 weeks, very intense, like from 7 o'clock in the morning to like 10 o'clock at night, like a full program, like 8 hours of therapy a day, maybe six hours of therapy, psycho education, and sports activities. It was a lot, and it was not for me. I really tried, and I did it the whole 2 weeks, but I left there way worse than I went in. I know that place really helps loads of people. It was just not the way that I would have done it. And the aftercare was just not, I mean, my psychologist, a very nice guy, but he was not capable of doing anything a bit more intense than just, you know, the regular talk therapy. And I was starting to get worse and worse after that. And yeah, I just kind of spiraled. I did go back to work for a bit. And then in late April, I went into full-blown crisis, got admitted to a psych ward, first high intensive care psych ward, and then another psych ward for, I think, a month. So, I mean, I won't go into any details. I'll have to put some trigger warnings in the editing. I'm not going to over edit this one. This is going to be low effort. I mean, it's already weird to record again. Oh my god. But yeah, I went to psych ward, got back, went back to work, still the same psychologist that just, I don't know, like did not react to the fact that I was in crisis and I was doing really bad. And that just made stuff worse, like just not being able to get the help that I wanted or needed, really. And I told him that I wanted to see another psychologist. That took very long, like up till like a month ago, I think, because he left the corporation kind of place that I'm going to. But so yeah, I wasn't getting the help that I needed, and I got so bad that I can't work right now. I can't work anymore. I've been at home sick since September, kind of. I'm using a wheelchair now, like I think like half the time because of falling, tics, but also just because my legs are giving up because I'm just too tired. That's exhausting. So I'm really exhausted by life. And if I even upload this video, I do want to make a video more like talking about the specific details of those specific like things that were happening. I think they would deserve like an actual video, and not, and also like maybe people will want to watch this if there's, you know, anyone left that used to watch me before that are not interested in hearing like the ins and outs of my mental health issues. So I'd rather make a separate video on that so people can choose to click on that if they want to. It's just that it's not been good. Life's not been the best. So that's literally been my entire years just fighting against the mental health system to get the help that I need. Now I have intensive home treatment. So I have like people coming to my house like a couple of times a week, mostly just to talk because they can't really help me get the care that I need because I'm dependent on psychologists, and it's a whole mess. Like, yeah. If you've ever watched any of my like ranting videos, you know, I can rant about stuff, and I can rant about the Dutch mental health system, and I will, not now. But yeah, that's what's been happening. And the reason for not doing YouTube anymore wasn't necessarily just because my mental health was really bad, even though, yeah, that was a reason. It was just, I don't know, I kind of pushed myself into a corner, like content-wise. The reason that I started was because I started to accept my Tourette. And I don't know how other people experience this, but when something becomes such a big part of your life, like starting to accept that something is something that you have, like being trans, for example. When I started kind of discovering that for myself and accepting that, I was just watching YouTube video after YouTube video of trans people talking about their experience, like education from the people that experience it. And I was missing that on YouTube from Tourette's. Right now, that's not a problem anymore because I didn't know that at the time, of course, but kind of during the time that I started my channel, the whole Tourette's thing became kind of like trending, even to the point that, oh my god, fireworks outside. Even to the point that it became this whole like fake claiming thing that, yeah, that was a bit of a mess. But there were loads of people making great like educational videos that were exactly the kind of thing that I was missing when I started realizing I'm trans. I want to say I had Tourette's, like accepting that for myself. But I wanted to make those types of videos, but I'm not very good at making scripted educational videos because I'm not natural at reading a script at all, and it takes a lot of editing. And I kind of, with my ADHD brain, I was like, I'm going to do at least once a week, because if I don't do that, I'm losing my schedule, and that will, you know, I will stop. Which is what happened. Like the moment I started skipping upload, within 3 videos I stopped uploading. So that's what happened. But also I wasn't really enjoying the videos that I was making. I thought, even though the content was genuine, I was doing the cookie cutter stupid, I know I'm not supposed to say stupid, but typical YouTube thing of like and subscribe. It didn't feel natural, but I felt like that was what I had to do, because at that point I felt like there was education missing, especially with like all the weird misinformation about the TikTok disease and the fake claiming. I was like, people have to know that this is different. I was like, even though I'm not like arrogant enough to think that I could fix that, I felt that it was important enough to kind of sell out and do the things needed to get myself into the mighty algorithm and do that. So that meant doing the, I don't know, like Lele Pons type of reactions and stuff like that. And that just didn't feel, it wasn't fun. Like, of course, there was stuff that I did care about, like the Billie Eilish documentary, I think, was one that, I mean, I really liked that one. It didn't do great. I don't know. I haven't checked, but I really liked doing that one because I really liked the documentary and I wanted to analyze it because that's my thing. I liked doing the TikTok reactions, even though they were exhausting. And they did well. Those were fun. But I didn't want to become like a TikTok reaction channel. But it felt like I had to do like this one thing. Because that's what YouTube is, right? Even though I don't want to be a YouTuber, I just want to make fun videos. I just want to make like weird videos. I want to do like, I don't know, parody theory videos about stuff that where I can put like loads of editing in and make it very fun. But when you start a YouTube channel and you're like neurodiverse, so you research everything, like how do I do this? How do I do that? How are you supposed to do this thing? That then you fall into this trap of doing what like I'm sorry. I don't know, like those YouTube gurus will tell you, like, make the thumbnail first, think of your upload schedule and your content plan. I mean, I didn't have a content plan, but still, you start to fall into the trap and you don't want to do something different, but for what? Like, so yeah, that was the point. It wasn't that I wasn't enjoying making videos, it was just that it started to feel like a chore, because I put that chore on myself instead of just doing stuff that felt creative. Because at first, the stuff that I was making felt creative because I hadn't done it before. It was something new. It was exciting. But then you've done it 3 times. And I wanted to do something new, but I couldn't think of it because I had to make a new video in a week. And I'm not that quick. That felt kind of weird to do. And I just wasn't enjoying that. So that's when I started thinking about doing the Nexium thing. I actually wanted to do like the horror web series stuff, because I love horror web series and I love diving into stuff. I've already written a script for like I think like 8 video series on on one specific like ARG or something. Never made it, of course. I wanted to do that, but then I thought that doesn't fit what I'm already making, and I'm already so tired, so I shouldn't do that. Oh my god, I'm rambling on YouTube stuff, and I know that no one cares about YouTube stuff, but it's the truth. I don't know, this is so weird. It's so weird to be back, but it feels good to just ramble. Oh, yeah. But there was a point to that, and the point was, I'm sorry, I went on a bit of a rant, lost my place, got overheated. I don't care about continuity anymore. Let's just keep it low effort. Yeah, I don't know. I want to make videos again. I really do. I have so many ideas, like making parody theory videos, doing weird stuff. Of course, talking about Tourette's, ranting about stuff, supporting those that are being like fake claimed against, because I have opinions, as you might know. I mean, I still haven't gotten my badge of honor because no one's really fake claimed me yet. Which is silly. No, don't say that. I can do this. Yeah, I want to make videos again, but I don't want to do it because I have to, because it has to be this big project, this thing that, because it's a project that never ends, right? It's not like an art piece that you're making or a short film, because when it's done, it's done. Like when you make a YouTube video and then you already have to think about the next one, and it never stops. I'm not going to approach it like the entire channel like one big project. I'd rather it be a platform or a place where I can just dump random creativity in. I think that will be better, because I do want to make stuff. And the whole reason I haven't really done it is because I felt like I had to make a video like this, just kind of explaining why I'm not back. Like every time I see comments, so like amazing comments of sometimes people that have watched me that I recognize, say, where have you been? Are you all right? I'm like, I'm not. I'll be back, I promise. Sometimes people that are actually new, like, I don't know why people are still finding it, but Yeah, I was saying stuff like, oh, this is really helpful. Can't wait till I see your next video. And I haven't uploaded in 12 months. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I want to. I want to. I can't. Yeah, I want to. But I felt like if I just make that weird creative idea that I have in my head or anything and not explain it's going to feel kind of off. Because it's this weird contradiction between, on the one hand, I don't want to do YouTube to please an algorithm or make money. Like, if I did, I would have started uploading again the moment my AdSense got cancelled because I didn't upload. I didn't. And I never made like real money off YouTube, like $40 or something. So not life-changing. So I don't care about that. But on the other hand, I'm aware that if I don't do at least a bit of it, I'm going to miss out on the few people that were always there in the comments. Like, I've met so many awesome people through YouTube, like through this channel. If I don't upload, I don't talk to them anymore. And if they don't get to see the video, I'm going to meet new people, which is silly. Yeah, I kind of found that, to me, that whole community thing was the thing that I enjoyed the most. Like doing the premieres with the live chat, I was get kind of bummed out that the video was over, not because I wanted to watch my own video. It was kind of cringe because I'm like, I'm not sure about this bit, but just because I like talking to people. But I was too scared to do like live streaming and stuff. So that's, I mean, I have honestly been considering just like doing a live stream. I wanted to do like Thankmas, do like Silent Hill speed runs or something, especially with the new Silent Hill coming out. I know at least one person that sometimes watches my videos, Jeff, also really likes Silent Hill because I know him from the Gaming Muses channel. But yeah, I wanted to do like, chill, just live stream, fun stuff. I picked up knitting, like I'm getting really old now. I've learned to knit. I just do like fun knitting stuff, but also do weird editing stuff, just weird, like the parody videos that I started making up late at night and writing down because that would have been fun. I wanted to make like for my wheelchair, like one of those car commercials, but it's for my crappy old wheelchair. She's called Patricia. I'll show her in the video probably because she's cute. Just anything. But I just felt this big hurdle to just start doing something else. Also because I know I can't be consistent at the moment because I'm just very ill and that sucks. And also because of this guilt that I feel that, well, if you can make a video, you can work. Even though, of course, it doesn't work like that. I can pick right now at the moment to just talk to a camera for an hour. And maybe I'll edit it tonight and maybe you'll see it next month. But that's fine because no one depends on me. I don't have to be good at YouTube. Oh, the explosions. Fireworks. Hey. But I'm thinking about just doing some live stream, just doing some low-key stuff. I think it also kind of connects to the type of stuff that I like watching now. I love watching very small channels, very small live streams, people that just talk about the tiny little hobby and just talk and be genuine. That stuff just really connects with me a lot more at the moment than the heavy stuff. I can't even like watch most of the like more heavy stuff anymore. I don't want to do that. And on the other hand, I do want to do like videos about, some of the stuff that I've been going through, dealing with. I don't know, stuff that's been happening. I think it would be kind of cathartic. Don't know. It also feels weird because like I want to make the video, but I'm just so much more aware of the fact that it's online now. Like I knew that when I made the Tic Tac video, that there was a chance that people would watch it because I filmed it, of course, like not on purpose because, I filmed it, kept it. And then it's like, should I not upload it? So I kind of looked online, like, have people done this? Is it, sometimes you have to see it through the lens of someone else doing it. Like, is this like all right to share? Like, is this, I don't know, like a spectacle thing? Am I all right with sharing that? Like, I know what I look like, but am I all right with that? But then people started watching it and I'm like, reacting to it. And I've never watched it like start to finish. I've like clicked through it. I've read the transcript, the captions that it makes to make sure it's not anything too horrible, like with vocal tics or anything. But I've never watched it start to finish, even though I've edited it. I've just kind of randomly like just made some edits. But I know people have watched it and it's just weird. And then I become aware of the type of title that I kind of put on videos like that. And it makes me uncomfortable now. But on the other hand, I'm like, it's already there and the comments have been nice. It's not that people, I mean, it's never meant, it's not, I've never meant it to be like a spectacle that was like the opposite of what I wanted. But I didn't know how to do that, and I still don't know how to do that. Like, I will probably, if I make a video about my mental health crisis, I will talk about, I was admitted to a psych ward with a thumbnail, because I don't know how else to make a YouTube video. I don't know how to do it. So it's not, I don't know. This sounds like an apology video to like comments that say stuff like that, like, oh, you shouldn't have done it. But no one said it. And that's almost worse because now I feel like I'm making it up. Like I've shown the videos to friends, like, is this, like later, like a couple of months ago, a month ago, like, I'm not sure. And no, this is fine. This is fine. This is just YouTube. I'm like, but it's me, you know, it's weird. It's so weird. Yeah, it's a long YouTube brand. And it's fine for it to be a YouTube brand, because then at least it's I've done it, and then I can do the other stuff. I talk about stuff that I'm more interested in. Yeah, but I'm thinking about just doing like live streams, maybe. Probably on YouTube, probably not on Twitch, even though I know that in general, Twitch is kinda like Twitch comments, like from people that don't know you, are a lot nicer, but it's more difficult to get people to come on. And I mean, it's not that I'm craving viewers, but I just really like the interaction between people. Like, I just like talking to people in comments. I've tried to reply as much as I could, like when I've seen them on top of my notification bar, because I haven't gone into studio anymore. But I just love talking to people and to find this connection. And yeah, I don't want to talk just about Tourette's, because to be honest, so much else is happening right now. It's like talking about being trans. Like, even though it's a huge part and there are loads of things that I can talk about, and there'll probably be things that will happen, and I want to talk about being trans. Right now, it's like Tourette's is just, yeah, it's not like the big thing anymore. It's not my big research thing anymore. I don't even open my Google Trend alert email every day about Tourette stuff. It's not that I don't care, but it's just not my main interest at the moment. There's just so much else that I want to talk about. I want it to just be fun and stuff like that. I want to talk about things that I'm passionate about, and it can be Tourette's and neurodiversity and ADHD and autism and, you know, the mental health stuff, like serious stuff. It can be goofy stuff. It can be chill stuff. It can just be passion projects. And I'd rather it be that than, I don't know, feeling like a factory as a hobby, which is weird. Why would I want to do that? It's just not what I want to do. But I do want to make videos again. I feel like this story is wrapping up. I do feel like talking more. Maybe I'll make another video. Who cares? Because I'm not celebrating New Year's Eve anyway. Anyways, I hope you have a great New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. I love you all so much. And I really hope to see you soon.